Okay, sixth graders, welcome to your lesson um, one, and we will try and get through this as fast as we can because you guys are about to come in. So, first up, we have some vocabulary. First part of the vocabulary is base. If you have the vocabulary you did yesterday, you can just add these to those. If not, start over. Base is number that we are multiplying over and over again. Then we have the exponent. This is the number of times we are multiplying the base times itself. Ours is numbers we get from exponents. And a perfect square whoops, is a power of is it a real number or a whole number? Times itself. So if we have 10 to the third, this is the base, this is the exponent, and 10 to the third equals 10 times 10 times 10, and that equals 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000, 1,000. This is the power. And 10 squared equals 100. 100 is a perfect square. Okay, moving over here. Fill in the boxes with the words factors, exponents, and base. So 10 times 10, these are the factors. 10 is our base because it is what we're multiplying, and then the 2 is the exponent. Give an example of an exponent. 33 to the 5th. Right there, that's our exponent. Write the definition of exponent in your own words. how many times we multiply something. Real world link. MP3 players come in different storage sizes, such as 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes, where gigabyte means gigabyte. 1 gigabyte equals 10 times 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 10 bytes. Actually, no, it doesn't. It actually means 2 times 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 2 bytes, but yeah, well, whatever. What is this number written with exponents? So we have, how they want to do it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 to the 9th bytes. Moving on, examples. Write 6 times 6 using an exponent. So we count how many 6's there are. 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 is the base. 4 is the exponent, right? 4 times 4 times 4 using an exponent. So we are, the factor, what we're multiplying is 4. We're doing it 3 times. So the exponent is 3. So we can write it as 4 to the 3rd. Got it? Let's try some more. 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 to the 4th. 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Writing powers as products. To write powers as products, determine the base and the exponent. The base of 10 squared is 10 and the exponent is 2. To read the powers, consider the exponent. The power 10 squared is read as 10 squared and 10 to the 3rd is read as 10 cubed. Write 5 squared as a product of the same factor. Then find the value. The base is 5, the exponent is 2, so 5 is used as the factor 2 times. 5 squared equals 5 times 5 equals 25. Write 1.5 times to the 3rd as a product of the same factor. Then find the value. The base is 1.5, the exponent is 3, so 1.5 is used as the factor 3 times. 1.5 to the 3rd equals 1.5 times 1 times 1.5 times 1.5 equals 3.375. Write 1/2 to the 3rd as a product of the same factor. Then find the value. The base is 1/2. The exponent is 3. So 1/2 is used as a factor 3 times. 1/2 to the 3rd equals 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. Then we multiply that out. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1. 1/8. Got it? Let's check a couple. So write each power as a product of the same factor. Then find the value. So C, we have 10 to the 5th. So we need 10 times 10 times 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10? Well, 10 times 10 is 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. .1 squared. So that is 2.1 times 2.1. 2.1 times 2.1 is not something I can do in my head, at least not when I've been doing math for this long, so I will have to use my calculator. If Calvin or anyone else wants to do it in their head, you are more than welcome to, but I can't. I get 4.41 on my calculator. Next one is 1/4 squared. 1/4 squared equals 1 over 4 times 1 over 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 4 is 16. So our answer is 16. Example. It's down. The zoo has an aquarium that holds 7 to the 4th gallons of water. How many gallons of water does the aquarium hold? 7 to the 4th equals 7 times 7 times 7 times 7, which is 49. Well, apparently 2,401. So the aquarium holds 2,401 gallons of water. Michigan has more than 10 to the 4th inland lakes. Find the value of 10 to the 4th. So that is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000, times 10 is 10,000. In fact, Michigan is known as the land of 10,000 lakes. Guided practice. Write each product using an exponent. So 8 times 8 times 8 is 8 to the 3rd, because we have 3 8s. And 8 to the 3rd is 64 times 8, and I can't do that one in my head. 512. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th power. And 1 to the 5th power equals 1. Because anything times 1, no matter how many times you multiply it by, is 1. Except for 0. 1 to the 0th power is actually, well, no, that's still 1. Write each power as a product of the same factor, then find the value. So 1 to 7th to the 3rd equals 1 7th times 1 7th times 1 7th. 7 times 7 times 7 is 49 times 7, and I need my calculator. That is 1 equals 1 3/43. 2 to the 5th equals 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. 1.4 squared. 1.4 times 1.4. I can't do that one in my head. 1.96. Coal mines have shafts that can be as much as 7 to the 3 feet deep. How many feet deep? How many feet deep into Earth's crust are the shafts? Didn't we just figure out 7 to the 3rd? No, we figured out 7 to the 4th. 49 times 7, 343. Oh, I did. It's right up there. They are 343 feet deep. And that is actually pretty shallow. They are over, some of them are a couple miles deep. Building an essential question. How is using exponents helpful? It's very useful for doing area, where you're doing, a side times a side. Very useful for area. Now, I want you guys to do in your independent practice 1, 3. Actually, you know what? Yours is so much easier than the other kids. I want you to do all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A, B, and C. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Do as best as you can. You can use a calculator if you need to for the basic math stuff, but try and do as much as you can on your own.